How far you see? How far you see? Half and see to see the head.
I think, yeah.
It's okay?
Give it a look for the hand.
No, it needs to be a little.
Can you see my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cold hands.
Hmm?
Cold hands.
Cold hand? Maybe. Seem not to concentrate. You know, it took me a long time to realize how much we concentrate and the meaning of concentration and end gaining and all the rest. Yeah. The class was hard for you.
Good.
Now you see, let's realize more. We have to leave along the shoulders while going there. We leave along the shoulder and let it go. And all this. But you know, as you become more aware of it, just to remember to open, to remember to grow. And it will work. Look, it's a process. You think, what I knew theoretically, or in the intellectual understanding, I see it's endless, it's endless. Now, you see, we continue there, and not going down there, the shoulders, we leave alone, there, we leave alone. Easy. See not to interfere. Let it happen. Here, it went down, so we continue there. The back goes back, and we continue up here. So again, you see, we leave along the shoulders, and the back goes to there. And we continue there while we allow the sinner to fix your eyes. Look, something is changing here, but it doesn't mean that you realize it yet. See not to fix the eyes. And we continue to go here. We grow, but we leave it on the shoulders there. No effort at all. The back stays back, no effort. See not to fix the eyes. Wait. No, here the legs, wait. Okay. See, you don't have to get up. You have just to continue up here. Yeah. You'll be surprised, there are really changes here. But you become more sensitive to the contraction. Be pleased that you realize the contractions now, and then you give the order to spread, to open, to grow, to eagleize, to fly, whatever, inner flying, not in space. Now we continue there. So the head continues there, there. We leave it on the shoulders, there, and no problem. You feel the difference, the lightness. See, have to concentrate. No effort, the back stays back, the shoulders down. Yeah. Shoulders go out there. You know, MacDonald didn't know how to explain this matter of concentration also. I don't know if I told you, but he gave me at the beginning 5 lessons and Scott 2. And after the lesson, I went to the class. It was means lesson and the class, and then only class. And at the very beginning, he saw probably that I concentrate, try to do it right and fast. He asked me if I went already to Kew Garden to see the blossom of the daffodils. And I thought, the hell, I came here to learn Alexander technique and not to Kew Garden. I hardly knew what it is. Later on, I began, he didn't say don't concentrate, don't do it. Later on, sometimes he said it's too serious to be serious about it. Yeah, no, you see, I do it especially slowly. Indeed, if I do it fast, I don't give you the chance to inhibit. Like it's there. It works, but you can't cooperate. So I especially do it very slowly that you'll see the struggle of inhibition, of neutralizing the habitual reaction. And this helps to establish in the brain, here it's, you lean on me, so we grow, we leave alone. Down there. No effort. No, here already there is an effort. There. It went there instead of continuing there. Wait, yeah, that's it. And see, not concentrate. There we go there, shoulders go there. Now you realize I hardly touch you there, but you can register that something is happens, or not really.
Sometimes more, sometimes less.
Yeah, okay. Because when I come here, for example, you see, do this. Yes, you can feel, or not really. Not. Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult because it's a mixture of myself oriented toward opening my own back, and then there is the experience of your hand, and this it's like a cooperation.
Yeah, there should be cooperation. You have to allow and let it happen. But if you concentrate, try to feel. So normally when I ask people, do you feel at the back where something happens, people say, no. Normally they think feel is pain. No, feel is the activity, this vitality, spreading. You see here. But the moment you try to feel, you already block. The same when I say to musicians, don't listen, you hear. When you listen, you expect something that you think should be as you want it. And already it doesn't work. But if you allow and let it happen and you hear, and the brain works blitz feedback, it's a different story.
Then it's a walk on the edge. If you sleep and are not committed to the process, no sense of there's no difference between the everyday state. So you have to be alert in some way, but not constantly.
Aware, yeah. Well, this is the point,
this
the conscious
really,
control, what Alexander called.
Yeah, but this is very tiny edge
Yeah.
between awareness and control. It's like it's milliseconds.
It's very delicate,
It's very delicate.
Indeed. You know, indeed. Here the inhibition is not to inhibit the muscles from doing, it's to inhibit the conception in the brain that causes us to react in a certain way to a stimulus. This is hard. This is the real Alexander technique, not sitting down and getting up properly. How you manage to neutralize your habitual reaction and allow practical conception of the process, the way, the principles, all together and the whole time.
That's very tricky.
Pardon?
That's very tricky.
That's it. What
Yeah,
can you do?
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't say in the sense of blaming or yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's how it is. It's really walking on a thin, wobbly rope. Wobbly rope. That's it.
And what I wonder is how could one, without your help or someone who gives direction, how could one initiate this process?
You see, this is a block instead, a mental block, instead of continuing to say, okay, I open and let's see what will be. You know, this Feldenkrais used to say, listen to your